So this new species of spider is Myrmekiaphila, well, it's going to be named Myrmekiaphila tigris, and we discovered it here in Auburn, Alabama, in the Grove Hill housing subdivision. A friend and colleague that's in the Department of Entomology, a fellow by the name of Charles Ray, also lives in the neighborhood, and Charles came in one day with a big jar of specimens that he had collected from the sidewalks and from Dr. David Held, another professor in the Department of Entomology, from his swimming pool. I had assumed that it was a species that had been previously described, but when we took a look at it under the microscope, we discovered very quickly that it was quite different from that other species, and something that I'd never seen before. This species lives in the ground in subterranean burrows. They're called trapdoor spiders because they cover their burrows with a trapdoor that the spider builds out of silk and soil and then puts a little hinge at the back. So the spider lives down in the burrow. An insect or another arthropod species wanders by and they leap out, they bite the unsuspecting prey, and then they return to the bottom of the burrow to feed on it. The females are really long-lived, so they live about as long as 15 or 20 years in the same burrow. Males, on the other hand, when they reach maturity, after about 5 or 6 years, they come out of their burrows, they wander around, and that's why we find them on sidewalks and swimming pools. They're out looking for females to mate with. So they find a female, they mate with her, and then the males usually die. It's not unusual to discover a new spider species, but it's unusual to discover a new spider species in somewhere like Auburn, for example, particularly a place where there's a university. And the specimens that we collect will be deposited in the Auburn University Museum of Natural History in our collection. Anyone in the future, if they want to try to get an idea of what our concept of this particular species is, would request to borrow these specimens from the Auburn University Museum.